gon' take over the world while these haters getting mad. Take over the world, watch these haters get mad. That's why all my bitches mad. They see this crazy life I have. Hop into the car and then we take them to the pad. It's a bad. And motherfuckers think they know me, but they never met the kid. Style come with excellence and money make benevolence irrelevant for the fuckers who never been intelligent. I kill my hand, break the bottle for the hell of it.
So, Mark, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too, man.
Yeah, I just saw that you just came out for a big tour in the US.
Yeah.
Now you're making a tour overseas. And I read somewhere that after the tour overseas, you're supposed to make a big tour with Wiz and Kendrick.
Yeah.
So what keeps you going?
I don't know, man. I'm going insane. I don't know, man. Well, you gotta work. You know, you gotta be a hard-working person. So I don't really take many days off, if at all. But what keeps me going is just seeing the fans, man. The fans are out here, and wherever you go, they're there too, man. So, you know, you can never get sick of seeing people who support you.
Do you count the dates that you've been doing since like 2 years?
We've had to do it at least like, let me think. I think so far we've probably done like 400 shows the past couple of years, maybe a little more.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rough, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. On this new project, Macadelic, you have a Lex Luger beat.
Yep.
You have also a guest from Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
So why do you decide this time to broaden up your...
I don't know. I think it was just time for that. You know, I mean, it was time to do something new. I was getting tired of the same stuff over and over again. So it was time to take that next step, and I just felt like that's where my head was at. You know, you know, when I close my eyes and music plays in my head, that's what was playing. You know, it wasn't the stuff from before anymore. It was something different.
Okay. I also saw that you plan to work with Cameron.
Yeah. Me and Cam have the joint on that. We did a different joint before. We got some other stuff we're working on. I just gotta get off the road and then we can, you know, figure out what we're doing. Cam's just a homie right now, and he has support for what I'm doing. I'm been a huge Cameron fan for a long time, so yeah, man, Cam, definitely.
Okay, and I've read somewhere that you were a huge fan also of Big L.
Hey yo, you better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. L keep rappers hearts pumping like beatbox. And every year I gain clout and my name sprout. Some brothers still be virgins, the crack never came out.
Yeah, Big L is the person he's the reason I picked up a pen and started writing. I got Street Struck tatted on my arm. Yeah, man, Big L is definitely one of the best to ever do it.
And did you have a chance to talk about Big L with Cameron?
Yeah, definitely had a lot of conversations. I think that's one of the reasons that he messed with me is because, you know, I knew about L, and you know, L was a big part of his life too. So it's dope, man, to hear stories from people like him and Premier and people that actually, you know, knew L. You know.
You've been really prolific, like. You make like 8 mixtapes.
Yeah.
So what's your process, or do you have any process?
It changes with the day, man. I mean, I think sometimes you know, I'm sitting there and I make a song like this, and then another time you know, it changes. It never stays the same. You know, it's very like situational. You know, sometimes I just hear a beat and go in. Sometimes I make the beat then make the song. So you know, it's every way of making a song you can think of. I'm probably doing it.
You produce also music?
Yeah. I used to produce at least one record on every single project. I think I still, to this day, have produced at least one record on every project. But I keep it low-key.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not credited as a producer, yes?
On a couple records I am.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I do a lot of production on just, you know, other stuff. I'm getting into it a lot more and trying to do more. But yeah, I've done. Yeah, I did a few records. I worked on a couple records on the album, and I've worked on records in the past like that. But Yeah, the first record I ever made with Wiz, Cruise Control.
Yeah.
I actually made the beat for that, and have done some other stuff as well. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Wiz, like you signed to Retrouvez Records.
Yeah.
But you guys never made like a lot of songs together. So what's your relationship?
We're cool, man. I mean, that's the homie. We both support each other, but you know, we're trying to do separate things musically, you know. And that's just, you know, what it is. Like he has his vision that he follows, and I have a different vision for myself. So, you know, a lot of people wonder why we didn't stay more like this.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that you know, that's just how it always was. You know, a lot of people just don't know the whole, like, how everything happened. You know, that Wiz was just like the homie. You know, and we're both from Pittsburgh, and we both love our city and got love for each other too. But we just, you know, do our own things when it comes to the music.
Okay. Do your parents still listen to your music?
Yeah, man, they do. They do. And another thing is my mom and Wiz's mom were like best friends. It's funny.
Okay.
They hang out like all the time and get high together.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about your lyrics sometimes?
Scares them sometimes. It's like the shit I talk about, like especially Macadelic.
I got codeine in my cup, you can bet your ass I'm sipping. Groupies fall in love, I'm like, bitch, you must be tripping. I'm just trying to fuck, and she just needs tuition. Why you trying to stunt? You need to play your own position.
You know, like I remember I played it for my dad the first time, and he was like, I'm in a tough position because, like, as a fan, he was like, this is my favorite project you've ever done. But as a parent, I'm like, I'm worried. I was like, you know, it is what it is. Yeah.
And when you write, do you have sometimes, do you think about your listeners, like, who are young just like you, and maybe can be influenced by your lifestyle?
I think that I make the music that makes sense with my life. And when I was 15 to 18, you know, I was in high school. You know, my music was all about, you know, my life in high school.
Every single summer taking trips to the shore, and that was all gravy, but I knew I wanted more. Ain't ever seen a young rapper like one. Can't believe they asked where it's just a mirage. Still got my training wheels in the garage, but I ain't gonna need those, I'ma go hard.
So of course, it works great with young kids because they're all in high school too. So like, of course, that music will be great for them. Blue Side Park still working on the year right after I graduated high school, and you know, still being young. But as I grow older, man, I gotta make the music that's true to myself. So me trying to make music for younger kids wouldn't be staying true to what I'm actually doing. And at the same time, I feel like, you know, I'm not trying to be a role model, but I feel like, you know, my music, I don't talk about anything too ridiculous. Like, it's not like I'm telling kids to go out there and kill anyone they don't like, but like, it's, you know, to me, I was exposed to a whole bunch of stuff at a very young age. You know, like, I knew about every drug you can think of and every illegal thing and sex and all that wild shit at the age of 10, man. Like, I knew about all that shit. Not that I was doing it, but I'm saying I knew about it and it was around me. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I turned out all right. But no, man, I don't think kids should do, my young fans, I don't think that they should look at anything I do and try and do the same thing. You know, I think that, you know, we all have our own lives and our own issues we gotta deal with and our own problems, and and it should be at that, man. You know, kid. But my young fans are smart, man. Like if you know they'll see me talking about whatever this, and they'll be like, man, Mac, why are you doing that, man? I never. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not like oh, if Mac's doing it, I'll do it. They're more like, man, Mac, man, why are you doing that? I wish you wouldn't do that. I was like, listen to the old shit. Listen to the old shit, little one.
Okay. And have you heard there is a remix of one of your songs with the French rapper?
Yeah, this is. Yep. Yeah, we're doing that around the world. You know, in the UK we did Benny Banks.
Oh, okay.
And out here we did This Is, and I want to be open to being involved in other countries' scenes, you know, because a lot of times you see people from the States just kind of come out here or go places and they just like go in there and then they leave.
Yeah.
Like I like to be, involved, and I want to like know about who's around and if and I want to like be open to working with people out here and stuff like that. So yeah.
Long days, longer nights. You keep starting fights, think you always right. Call you up to tell you I ain't coming home tonight. Say you wanna leave me, it's just talking, but I know you might. I get along, I go. You sing along to every song you know.
What's up, everybody? It's Mac Miller here with Booska-P.com, man. Make sure you go check out the website. This interview will be up there, as well as many more from a lot of your favorite people. Swag. Peace.
Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete like